Hi everybody, Radical Gardener. Been a couple of days, but a lot of content has gotten loaded onto the site, so that's exciting. I have probably about 10 more videos that have been stashed in different places. So I think when we're all done, we're going to have 40, 50 videos, better than none. And, I think I had around 250, so I can whip out another 200, no problem at all. I really could do 2 a day. If I had time, I could do 2 a day. There's so much to talk about. Well, let's talk about Michigan weather today. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's 42 now. It's sunny. It's been sunny for 3 days. It's going to go up to almost 50 today. Spring is really trying to come. You can't fool me. I know there's going to be some heavy frosts coming, so we'll just be paying attention. Boy, I have been working like a fiend on, it seems, everything. I'm reformatting a book to self-publish. We Are Not Good Girls, which is only 397 pages, and it's been a bit of a nightmare. But I'm just saying, you know what, 2 hours in the evening, every evening, and in a week, it will pretty much be done, and then I can just, move on. And I can actually proof my audiobook at the same time. I'm going to turn this just so there's a little less light coming at you there. Yeah, here we go. So, that's how I do everything. I break it down into little increments, and it's all doable. I mean, it's a great tip. It's something I just have always come by naturally. I've never feel overwhelmed by anything because I just look at everything in sections. I remember when I was also an actress, and when I was acting, I would break down the script. How many days was it going to be before I had to be off script? I would divide the script up. Say if it was 12 days I had to be off script, I would say 12, and however many pages I had dialogue on. And then I would say if it was 3 pages a day, that's what I would memorize. And it would all feel like I could handle it. I never look at jobs as like I have this whole huge job. And I highly recommend it because I'm sure you always have lots to do. And, we're all feeling that we should really be stepping up the prepping. You just make your list, you do what you can, and you just check off what you can. Every time you check something off, it's going to feel really good. And if you can't get the whole entire project done, then you can get a quarter of it done. But you just keep moving ahead, and you just do it in little increments. All right, so speaking of which, today I'm going to try and finish, because I have to do some research now, especially on the Italian seeds that I got. I need some instructions, when to plant, for that type of plant, what have you. So I ended up with, I'm really glad I'm taking the time to do this. Can you imagine me going out in the yard with all these seeds and I have no idea what I'm doing? I mean, honestly, it would be crazy. I don't know how I did it before. So let me just pull this out and show you how much of this I did. I mean, this took 2 whole afternoons as I keep turning the pages. All right, there we go. And now I have to do some research on the internet, but you can see that I went through and did my list. What this is going to tell me right out of the gate is what can I plant now? And there are some things I can plant now. So I'll go through and highlight those, but I have 8 pages of notes. So, and again, if you haven't seen how I redesigned my chart, I have the seed name, the type according to Steiner and when to plant, leaf, root, flower, it goes in one of those categories. The brand, Baker Creek, Territorial, Italian, Russian, the Steiner date and time to plant. When is the first sprout? I want to see how long does it take for these to germinate. What do I want to look at planting next year? I'm also going to, how long did it take before it was edible? So I want to keep really, really close notes this year because I'm growing a lot of different types of one thing. And then I have my instructions. So frost spring, I can plant. This is a red Ura kale. I can also plant it in the fall, 2 to 4 weeks before a full frost in the fall. And then in the kale, it's 2 to 4 weeks before the last frost. Probably could put it in a little sooner when you have the raised beds. I'm not in a hurry. A lot of this I will not start. I won't start seedlings, but I will start some. So remember, I have a $500 gift certificate through one of my students owns a greenhouse. Hello. And he's bringing me the cardboard pots and the DE. I've run out of DE, and I'm going to use a little of that to add to my potting soil. I'm going to try that. Pete, who's a subscriber, has had a lot of luck with that. But also, remember, and this was in a prior video, I have a box full of toilet paper rolls. See? And I've just been throwing them in for the last few months. And even the paper towel. I don't usually buy paper towels. I use bar towels. But I had a few, and then I can cut these in thirds, and I can use these. But, I can start seedlings in them and then put them right into the ground. So that'll be along with my cardboard pots. So he's bringing that tonight, and that's part of my exchange of the gift certificate. Speaking of which, on another trade, I'm another student, guy that was really struggling. He's delivering pizzas, and he wanted to do some voiceover training. He's trying to change careers, so he's helping me out in the yard. And he's going to be here at noon today, and he just goes like gangbusters. This guy's just fantastic. So we're going to get everything arranged, as much as we can. Then moving on, the builder, handyman extraordinaire, this fellow is amazing. I mean, it was worth the wait to get him. Wow, he can do everything. He does electrical, painting, molding, resurfacing, everything. He does everything, and he's meticulous. So he's just got doing the tile for behind my wood stove. He's already got the wood stove going in through the roof. Now he had to go get another piece. He wants the pipe, the chimney, to be 2 feet higher, maybe even more, from my standard chimney, because he said you don't want the ash and that to fall down into that and into the furnace. So he really does know what he's doing. Another thing is he had to climb up into my attic, and it's it's one of those houses built in the 40s, and there's no access to the attic. There's like a little thing above my closet, and you have to get a ladder and crawl up there. But he used to do installation, so he goes up there and he sees we're not very well insulated. So talking about, let me pause. So he's going to do that, and he said it's only the second house he's ever seen that has steel framing. So this house is actually built on steel frames. That's pretty good news. But let me show you the tile. I'm going to walk around here. Let's see, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm going to stop it for a minute. Okay, I thought I better stop. This is the tile that he's put. That's going to go behind my stove, see? Pretty good, huh, everybody? You can see the pipe coming up there, and here's the wood stove right there. So, yeah. Isn't that going to look fantastic? I'm really, really excited. Okay. Okay, back. I'm kind of jumping around here. I'm going to head over to Jeff's on Friday morning, and for those of you who've seen the videos that we did do, Jeff is the one that imprints the crystals with homeopathic remedies that deal with EMFs and atmospheric pollutants. I never ever don't have that stuff on. I have a little pouch where I wear all his crystals, but he's also found a way to imprint my music, Psionic 3, into crystal, which is just crazy cool. And because my music, as you know, we've got a book out now, is we find that you can achieve as high as a 90% coherent rate. It really helps you to feel balanced all day, and it has just been terrific. I mean, I just put my pouch on. I've got my homeopathic remedies. Those remedies really go out to a field that's around, around 3 feet around you, for sure, maybe further. So it's just been terrific. On the same note, I was just reading that President Trump has just signed a document, not a declaration, but a document, and he wants a study done on the harmful effects of EMFs. I knew he was going to do that. I just knew it. He's got so many boxes to tick, and I knew he'd get to that one. I think he's going to get to fluoride in the water, and I think he's gonna go after the vaccines too. He's already not a fan of them, and he has said so. So it may be a very different world a year from now. But anyways, so that's really exciting. There's a lot of things for us to look at that are really positive. We all know that Nebraska and Iowa, Wisconsin, many of these states are really, really having problems. I don't even know how they're going to come back from this. I'm sure they will, but it's going to really take a lot of time. In the meantime, I'm going to look around for a charity or some way that I can be of use, so I really do encourage you to do the same. Let's see, is there anything else that I wanted to touch on? I'm going to be outside today getting everything organized. As you know, the garage is all done. That looks great. I'm going to do seed sowing this weekend. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm just on top of it, right? So, anything else? I don't think so. I just want to get back, get a video made, touch base on what's going on. And tomorrow I'm going to come with some new information about some of these vegetables I'm going to be growing, why I think they may be a good idea to add to your list. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave it right now. I want to tell you, I've been giving my dog C60 for 3 weeks now. My dog's an older dog, 13 years old. He's a Shih Tzu, and he was lumpy. You know how older dogs, they get all lumpy? There's not one lump on my dog. They're all gone. It's just incredible. And his eyes are almost completely clear. I thought they were, and then I saw him looking in the sun. I could see there's still a little bit there. So we're just continuing to put 1 drop in each eye, and that's all we give him. So that's really terrific. And my animals love it. My cats, when I go to get my C60 bottle, they all run towards the C60 bottle. So I give each cat, except for the little one, I give that cat 1 drop, and the other cats I give 2. They're really big cats, and I give them 2 drops. Remember, it's 1 drop per 5 pounds. But wow, I am so impressed. I just can't get over that C60. I can't get over it. Really, I can't. Yeah. Oh, and I did want to share this. I said the thing I was still struggling with a little bit was the gallbladder liver. We've really put our thumb on it. What it is, I broke my back. If you follow my liver and my gallbladder directly around to the center of my back, that's where I broke my back. And it's more about the nerves. And so I get these like spasms. So I thought it was the organs, but it's actually the netting, the muscle netting that's sitting on top. So I've got somebody now working on that, and wow, I really got a lot of relief. So yeah, that was good. See, you guys, you just keep at it and you will find solutions for your problems. I've been dealing with this for really 2 years. So I mean, you keep at it. There is a natural remedy for you. There is. You just got to find out what it is, right? All right. Okay, that's enough out of me. So anyways, Radical Gardener, even though it just says Kate Hart, but Radical Gardener, from my garden to yours, me your garden, always grow. I'm sending you a ton of love. Thanks for all of you who have found me again. Please share. Give me a thumbs up, okay? All right, you guys, you take care. Bye.